Today we will look at the echoing edict of Exodus 25:6. Looking at the word as said by God, I am the Lord your God, a jealous God. Understand this. This is not the petty envy of mortals, but the intense, absolute holiness guarding its own. The fierce, protective love of the Creator for His creation. This is a love that demands everything. And then He proceeds to say, I will visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Imagine a single thread of corruption woven through generations. Now, can you see how protective that love is? One willing to visit wrath upon children up to the third generation for sins of their fathers and fathers before them. Now, looking keenly at the section, them that hate me, means emphasis on the fathers that hate God. And the consequence? The poison flows, the blight spreads, the patterns of deceit, the chains of addiction, the legacy of violence, the inheritance of faithlessness. They are not contained. They ripple outward, a contagion staining the future. The father's choice becomes the son's burden and the daughter's brokenness. The shadow stretches long. Generations walking under its chill, reaping the bitter harvest sown in defiance. The dark thread branches spreading sickly through generations, touching children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. A sense of inevitable decay. This is not arbitrary wrath. It is the terrifying gravity of sin, the natural consequence of severing the lifeline to the source. The consequences echo in empty homes, broken covenants, wars ignited by ancient grudges, souls adrift without anchor. Generation upon generation bearing the weight of choices made against God. And then He proceeds to give a promise to those that love Him, unto thousands. Not merely 3 or 4 generations, but thousands, a vast uncountable multitude. For those whose hearts turn towards the consuming fire, them that love me, whose souls burn with holy affection and keep my commandments, whose lives become living altars of obedience. Here is the far-reaching consequence of covenant love. The father's faith becomes the son's foundation. The mother's prayer becomes the daughter's shield. Righteousness flows like a mighty river nourishing generations yet unborn. Blessings cascade, peace that anchors homes, wisdom that guides nations, hope that defies despair, and a legacy of life rooted in the eternal. One faithful heart ignites a chain reaction of grace, a multiplying inheritance of divine favor. Mercy vast as the heavens, deep as eternity, flows to thousands upon thousands who choose the path of love and obedience. Choose carefully, O children of dust and eternity. Your choice echoes forever. The jealous fire watches, the ocean of mercy waits, the consequences stretch beyond sight.